Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I'm Jamar McKeel.
I'm James Triller.
And y'all just got served with J&J Sports. Happy New Year.
Shout out to J&J. So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
Watching content like what y'all put up. So yeah, let's rock and roll, brothers.
And then up next, I thought we've got to discuss what's been going on with former Dallas Cowboys cornerback, now Green Bay cornerback, Trevon Diggs.
Let's do it.
So,
Man.
Looking back to summer of 2025, the Cowboys want Diggs there to train with them because he's coming off of a, I believe it was a really bad knee injury, ACL.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, come to Dallas. We'll have our trainers work with you. And also, if you're in Dallas, then you're not going to miss out on the $500,000 injury clause that we had because it was a training clause. So they were saying, look, if you're here, you get $500,000. If not, we're taking that money away from you.
Okay, yeah.
And he was out there in South Florida. He was training with some members of the Cowboys staff, but the Cowboys wanted him in Dallas.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, did he make the right choice?
Yeah. I think he did. I feel like, what was best for him. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, get that money for sure.
Well, and I'm curious, too, why miss out on the $500,000 just to stay in South Florida? Like, why did he make that choice instead of wanting to be in Dallas?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he wants to be there. I don't know. That's a good question, man.
Yeah, and if you look at his play the first half of the season, it was not very good. It was poor play. He was not able to cover. I think at one point it was like 158.3 quarterback passer rating against him, which is like they're almost making every throw that they're putting up against him. And it was interesting because after one of the recent games, the media was asking him what happened on one of the long touchdowns where he got burned, and he just said cover 2, which is like him blaming the safety behind it.
Okay. Yeah, this seemed like the Michael Parsons effect.
And the two of them were really close.
Yeah,
very good friends.
Yeah, it's the Michael Parsons effect. It's definitely what it is.
That's interesting. I actually didn't make that connection until you had mentioned that.
Yeah, because ever since he left, it's like he had to be like the Caesar of the defense back there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like the two of them really they played well off of each other.
Yeah.
He had the pass rush, and then the other guy was covering the passes.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun especially when Diggs was healthy, to see the two of them play together.
Right. It's like. Now it's like, he doesn't have his main person with him, so it's kind of conflicting.
But what does this say about accountability of blaming, other?
No, I definitely don't agree. You shouldn't blame other players for you, but definitely, just be real about the situation. I feel like a lot of players don't be real about the situation. Like, hey, I miss my guy, Parsons.
Do you think his injury was maybe a reason for
that too?
Yeah, slump in play?
Yeah, that too. So,
I'm curious.
I don't know why he stayed in. I don't know. That's the only thing. I don't know why he stayed in Florida. I don't know.
Maybe that's where he keeps his off-season home, and he was most comfortable there.
Okay.
I can understand it to an extent, but if you got to be in Dallas, your job wants you to be there. You're going to make $500,000 doing it. Just go do it.
I would have went. Yeah, for sure.
So it gets more interesting. In October, he suffered a concussion, and the Cowboys didn't release to the media exactly what had happened and why he got a concussion.
Okay.
So
because he wasn't he wasn't playing.
They had put him on I think they had put him on injured reserve.
Okay.
For this concussion, and they were like, yeah, he's not going to be able to play. And they didn't tell us what happened until recently. They said that he was trying to install a TV at home and trying to play handyman. The TV fell on his head or something, something along those lines.
Wow.
But then I'm hearing rumors on the internet that it may have had to do with he was at an exotic dancers club and he hit his head on the pole or something like that. And then I'm hearing something about maybe he was with a woman who already had a boyfriend or something, and then he got punch. So I'm hearing all sorts of different things with this.
You guys, please in the comments put the real story. We need to know what really happened in this situation.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, was it really a TV, or do you think it was something else?
It definitely wasn't a TV. Because even if not a concussion, I ain't buying that.
So this is possibly it happened, and that's because why was this covered up and then revealed?
Right. If it was a TV, if there was a story, that should have been easily put out. You know, the fact that they're trying to cover it is like, nah, it's something else.
Yeah, people get hurt doing home improvement stuff all the time. That's not really a big deal.
Right.
But I mean, it was so strange. They didn't want people to know.
They didn't want to, and it's like a picture. If he went back to Dallas, I mean, this probably wouldn't even been a situation. I feel like he got in some trouble out there, definitely, and they tried to cover it up.
So he did finally return recently, and he had more bad play. He didn't look improved or anything.
Yeah.
And this has me curious: is his best behind him?
It could be. Yeah, it could be. We would have to see by next season. We would just have to see. We would definitely have to test it out, see how he plays in off season. But it's definitely that Michael Parsons effect, you guys, on that defense.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious too. If you look at that whole defense, it wasn't just him who was not doing very well. That whole defense was bad. That defensive coordinator in Dallas is awful.
They're out of place.
He needs to be released after today. Today's the last game of the season for them. They play the Giants. And I'm kind of curious, do you think that they should try to lose the game against the Giants to go for a higher draft pick? Or do you think they should try to win and finish the season strong?
No, they should lose. Yeah.
Lose?
Yeah, to get that pick. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Fisher is with Athlon Sports, and he's a sports analyst, and he talks about this thing that he calls organic tanking, which I think is interesting. And it's like you're not putting in your superstars, but you're going to put in the backups to see how they play.
Right.
And you're not telling people to lose. You're not playing to lose, but you're just not playing your best players.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They should do that. They should do that for sure to get that better pick and get rid of that coordinator. And they just need They need a restart on defense for sure.
So Diggs was recently released from the Cowboys, and this all happened after their Christmas game in Washington.
Yep, I remember that, and I was like, "Whoa!" But yeah,
they told him you need to get on the team plane and come back to Dallas, and he said, "I'd like to go to a concert here in Washington," and they said, "No, you have to come back to Dallas. Like you're still working right now."
Right.
And he stayed in Washington anyway. So
okay,
then,
so they were fed up.
Shortly after that, they released him. So it sounds like maybe he did that. He knew what was going to happen.
Right. Like he basically saying, "I'm not following the rules. F y'all." Yeah, I get it.
So do you think he should have listened to the coaches and got on the team?
Yeah. At this point, I wonder, like, did he even want to stay with the Cowboys? I guess that's a sign of like, hey, I'm not. But it looks bad because, like, even if you try to go for other teams, they're looking like, if you do that, I don't know. We could pick you up.
Well, yeah, it doesn't show a whole lot of character to do things like that for your future.
Yeah, for sure.
So he was released in December, and guess who picked him up?
What's up?
Green Bay Packers. He's back with the Micah Parsons effect, as you were saying.
I knew it. I knew that's what it was.
You coined a new term for J&J Sports, the Micah Parsons effect.
Micah Parsons effect. Y'all comment that in the comment section.
So, will we see him stay long term with the team?
Yeah. Oh man, they finna be a problem. Green Bay is gonna be a problem.
And we were talking about their play when the two of them are on field together. So how's this reunion gonna look?
It's gonna be great. I hope it we see a lot of players reunite and it don't work out, but I really hope this one work out. For sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
What is kind of interesting about Micah Parsons is he's been recently still tweeting about the Cowboys, and I think it's interesting because it's like you're already on another team. You've moved on. Like you don't really need to still be like obsessed with the Cowboys.
Right. Like, I don't know. I hope it's not just like he trolling or anything, but maybe he miss him. I don't know. Maybe, but I mean he's doing better with his new team. So
and then unfortunately, Trevon's brother Stephon has recently, the Pats wide receiver with the Patriots. He had some recent trouble with his chef. I think it was something about him assaulting her. and all of that. So, you know, I'm wondering, how does his brother's recent trouble look for, you know, the Diggs family?
It looked bad. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot going on with them, with both of them. Like Stefan with Cardi B, finding out he got a whole nother baby. Yeah, we covered that actually on the y'all can check that out. Nas' brother not coming to games, getting kicked out of the team, going to another team. Now it's too much.
Yeah, you have them both at that high public level,
right.
And you know, Cardi B, she's a superstar,
right?
So
right, it's like they're both talented. So it's like how much can you put up with though? You know what I mean? As an organization, so I think they should just kind of chill, you know, stay focused.
So it wasn't always like this in the NFL, of players being able to say, I'd like to go to another team.
Right.
It's time for me to go somewhere else. You know, they signed the contract. That's where they work.
Yeah. Like, it's real lenient now. I think back then it was more strict. Like, you're not going anywhere.
Where do you see, I guess, the direction of this going? Like, are we going to see players bouncing around from teams on small 2-year contracts?
Yeah. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of bouncing around, for sure.
So we're not going to see, like, players want to stick with the teams that drafted them out of...
Yeah. I don't think... I mean, it'll probably be rare now. Like, it's probably a few that stay down and loyal, but... Yeah.
But go, please let us know what you think about that in the comments. We definitely wish Trevon Diggs the best of luck with his new team moving forward. And we hope to see him play for many, many more years in the league.
Shout out to the Green Bay Packers. They're still in this thing, so we're going to see if they could get to the Super Bowl. It might be Seahawks versus the Packers. We'll see.
Hey, it's James Jerwitz from J&J Sports. Make sure you check out our episodes that are now on Spotify. And shout out to Barracks.
J&J Sports.
Keeping it slick in 2026.